What is up, YouTube? In this video, I will describe an aspect of dopamine that you've probably never heard before. You always hear one side of the story. You don't hear the other side, even from one of the experts. I looked at a video from Rich Roll, and he's interviewing Andrew Huberman about dopamine. And this is what Andrew Huberman has to say, and it's awesome information. The dopamine system is really important to understand. So we've talked about norepinephrine, kind of gets you going. Acetylcholine is the spotlight of attention, but dopamine's main role is to be released anytime you achieve a milestone or you think you are on the right path. It is unreasonable for us to think, oh, I've got an hour. I'm going to plop down and write beautifully for an hour of my best work. We need to accept that there is a period of agitation and stress that accompanies the dropping into these highly concentrated states. Now, in terms of the reward that accompanies the feeling that we're funneling into that groove of being productive in one regime, like for you writing this book, the dopamine system is tethered to those states of focus, and it's what Mother Nature designed so that neuroplasticity would occur and you would want to continue those behaviors again in the future. But unfortunately, there is a kind of an obsession with the idea that it's all supposed to feel good. And it does feel good, but there is a whole staircase in which it feels kind of lousy. Now, that is Andrew Huberman talking about dopamine, right? And so I'm thinking, okay, so dopamine is a chemical in our bodies, and dopamine helps us, feel like we're doing, helps us reaffirm that we're in the right path. So I guess you're saying is it's released anytime you achieve a milestone, right? And so when you don't feel the dopamine, I guess you're not achieving that milestone. I guess that's what it's implying. And so I'm thinking B complex vitamins. I'm thinking nutrition is a part of it, right? And so we know that all B vitamins are coenzymes, right? They're needed for certain. So at the heart of this probably are some B complex vitamins. I don't know. But I do know neuroplasticity is associated with B complex vitamins benefits, right? So basically neuroplasticity is basically also known as brain plasticity, is the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout life, right? So it's essential for a wide range of cognitive functions, including learning, memory, problem solving, and language. And it also plays a crucial role in recovering from brain injuries, such as strokes and traumatic brain injuries, right? So I know that B complex vitamins play a role, and I'm just gonna get a good concept, get a good idea, and some concepts around dopamine that help fill in the gaps of stuff I don't know. So I asked Google Bard a question, right? I was like, tell me a little bit more about dopamine. I'm trying to figure out, a little bit more how it's synthesized. And my question is posed this way: how is dopamine synthesized in the body? Cite relevant sources in the familiar format. And basically, dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in various brain functions, is synthesized in the body through a series of enzymatic reactions. The synthesis pathway involves the conversion of the amino acid tyrosine into dopamine. Here's a detailed breakdown of the process, and there's a detailed breakdown of the process. And so I'm asking a second question. Okay, so tyrosine is important. So Google Bard, what is tyrosine and what factors may contribute to tyrosine deficiency, right? So tyrosine is an amino acid, a fundamental building block of proteins. It plays a crucial role in various physiological processes, including protein synthesis, hormone production, and neurotransmitter synthesis. Tyrosine can be obtained from the diet or synthesized from phenylalanine, an essential amino acid. And so here are some factors contributing to tyrosine deficiency: dietary insufficiency, genetic disorders, vitamin deficiencies. Now, this is the one I'm thinking about. Vitamins are important, and B complex vitamins play a role in this. Deficiencies in certain vitamins, particularly vitamin B6 and vitamin C, can impair enzymes involved in tyrosine metabolism. Now, then another thing that I'm big on, gut microbiome and gut microbiome dysbiosis, is a factor that can contribute to tyrosine deficiency. Alterations in the gut microbiome, the community of microorganisms reside in the intestines, can affect tyrosine absorption and utilization, right? So basically, vitamin B6 deficiencies can lead to a tyrosine deficiency, which then can lead to a deficiency in dopamine, right, when you're supposed to be getting it, right? And so that I find that to be interesting. And so I asked, what role might vitamin B6 play in tyrosine synthesis? Cite relevant sources in Millie format. And this is what I got. But basically, to hone down this whole thing is, if you're deficient in vitamin B6, there could be a couple of things that could be manifesting in your day-to-day, right? So you could have high histamine, because B6 is necessary for histamine metabolism, right? And you could not feel the effects of dopamine, right? So you could be depleted of dopamine because you may not be able to synthesize tyrosine effectively. Anyway, that's it for this video. I wanted to keep it really short. If you need help reaching your fitness goals or your wellness goals, seek a fitness performance professional, seek a fitness wellness professional. If you want help from me, there's resources in this video on this YouTube channel and at iHeartGames.com. I'm Smitty. I hope you reach your fitness goals, and I'll talk to you next time.